welcome back. Hope everybody's keeping well. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to tell you a wee variation on the golden May Muddler. Now the hook and the vise is a size 10 Camazon B175. I'm going to use a uni thread 80 and light olive to tie the fly. So we're just going to work my thread down here, just in open turns till I'm past the point of the hook. Remove the waist tag. The tail on the fly is bronze mallard, so we just want to get a small pinch of bronze mallard off for the tail. Just like to roll this in my finger and thumb, and then you can have the tail as long or short as you like. I'm going to go for around about a length and a half of the hook over the back. And then I'm going to tie the tail in, heading down the hook. Now, you got to leave yourself plenty of room at the front here. You have 3 hackles and a muddler head. Just trim that the length of the body. The rib is oval gold tinsel, and this is the oval gold in size 14. This is a Vineyard's oval gold tinsel, so I'm just catching that in and then running my thread up, tying in the cut ends of the bronze mallard and the oval gold tinsel. Now I'm just going to bring my thread back in open turns. You don't need to be too fussy, the body's going to be dubbed. The dubbing that I'm using is the golden olive from the traditional Irish dubbing range. Nice bright stuff, or golden olive seals fur will do the trick as well. So we'll just dub that on with a body hackle at this point, and you're looking at just a nice scarlet or deep red Chinese cock hackle or cock saddle hackle, whatever you want to use. So I'm just going to offer this up. One nice tight turns to secure that in. Come in, trim away the stem. Then we're just going to palmer this down the body. Just going to get 2 turns going at the shoulder of the fly here, meaning the top of the body, and then 3 turns down the body. It's plenty for me. Sorry about the fingers. Just I think I have more grip over more control over the hackle if I use my hands rather than hackle pliers. So I'm just bringing up the oval gold tinsel, 4 turns through the body. At this stage, just sweep everything back, bring your oval gold tinsel to the front, follow this around with your thread, get a couple of nice tight turns in just to secure that in, and then just come in and trim away your oval gold tinsel and bring the tip of the hackle off at the back. Now I'm just going to come in with we drop of Velcro, just to brush out just some of the dubbing in any of the fibres, the hackle fibres that I've caught while I was coming up. Next hackle is a French partridge, dyed olive. So just taking away the rubbish at the bottom, just stroking the fibres back to reveal the tip. Just offer this up to the hook. Remember, with a couple of turns, fold the tip back. A couple of turns back up over the tip and the hackle, and remove the tip. Now, I'm only looking a turn and a half at the most here on this turn and a half. Just have to be careful. I just want to check, guys, so just going to put on a full one in this stage, just to there. Just follow this around with your thread, a couple of tight turns in, secure in the hackle, come in and then remove your remainder of the hackle, sweep it back. Okay, just want to open this out a wee bit just to see. The next hackle that I'm going to put on is a Mallard flank feather. Now if you're wanting to tie the original pattern, you're looking a Mallard flying feather dyed golden olive. This is just a yellow Mallard flying feather. I don't have any golden olive, so just work with the materials that you've got. So just preparing the feather the same way, just stroking it back to reveal the tip. After this, up to the hook, just coming around with a turn, another turn to secure. I'm going to fold back the tip of the hackle, and then bring my thread turns back up over the tip of the hackle, and then come in and remove the tip of the hackle. Then just stroke back the fibres, and one turn in front of the other. Right, when you're tying these wee type of flies here, the turns of hackle, they're always up to you. You know, some people like to face them or tie them and face them really heavy. Other people like to tie them and face them really sparse. It's all down to personal preference. That's going to do me there. So just stroke the fibres back. Just going to bring my thread down to the eye and back up into position. Nice and tight. Just open this out again. Just want you to be able to always try and see the wee pattern if you like. Now the next hackle on the original pattern would be blue guinea fowl. I'm going to use just the French partridge again, dyed blue. Just strip away the rubbish at the bottom again. Stroke back the fibres to reveal the tip. After this, up to the hook. Come around with a couple of turns to secure in the tip, fold the tip back. A bit of fluff in my hand, get rid of that. Then just bring your thread up just over the top of the hackle and the tip. Come in and break away the tip. And we'll probably put on the turn half of this. Just see what way we're sitting first. Right. Just want to check. Just want to let that come back, guys. Just not happy with the way I was sitting there, so always best to go back if you're not happy. Right. Just want to do me there. I'll fly this around with my thread. A couple of tight turns will catch that in for you. Come in and trim away the stem. Anything that's going forward, just sweep it back, thread to the eye again, and just work your thread back up. I'm just going to put a nice bit of thread down here for the deer hair at the front. I just want to come in and open all this out for you. There's a bit to this wee fly. It's not complicated, it's just getting your measurements sort of way right, if you like. Now you could have tagged that French partridge in the blue as a false hackle. But it's up to you. So I have the head, the muddler head. This is just deer hair dyed a golden olive. It's probably a real dark golden olive, and I have some in the stagger, just to try and speed the tan up a wee bit for the video. Just get this out. Just want to bring my thread just up another wee tad, and I'm just going to offer this up to the hook. And I want a wee collar of the tips of the deer hair in the fly. So just going to come around. These are just loose turns, and then let it spin. Tighten up. Come in and get all these to stroke them back. The deer hair. Get the sit back for you. Get your thread turns in front. Just forget everything else at the minute. Just concentrate on getting the deer hair to sit back. Keeping the thread tight. Never let it go. Just come in with your whip finishing tool. finish. Pull the thread nice and tight. Then you can come in and trim away your tan thread. Now we're just going to bring out all the deer hair. Just bring it all out. Right, this is the fun bit. Let me get my rubbish bin over. And just got it's just a wee cheap pair of curved scissors. And then we're just going to trim the head. I usually go around with just one pass. And then see what way I'm sitting. Take all that away. Come in. Any loose ones at this stage, just grab them. Just got to be careful you don't cut any of your wee hackles that you've put on. Just ruin all your hard work at this stage. Some of these will just break away if you pull them. A couple of wee long ones here. Just another wee one there. Just get that away. Just checking, make sure they're all gone. Just let me get my basket back out of the way for you. Sorry. So just to finish off, I like to put in just a wee tiny drop of varnish right into the eye. Don't be scared, just get it right in there. Worry about the deer hair. Gotta see loose thread turns up. Always got a wee bit of waste wire lying about somewhere, so we'll just come in and clean out the eye. So there you go, guys. That's just a slight variation on the golden olive May. Don't have any anxiety or fears to sit down and tie these type of flies. They're easy. All you got to do is just get your proportions right in your body. Once you tie 1 or 2, 3, 4 flies, it'll just come natural to you. That's the first one that I've tied this fly before, but that's the first one I've sat and tied today. I haven't sat and knocked out another 3 or 4 of these before I've done the video, but it'll come like memory muscle to you, if you like. That might sound silly, but that's just my thoughts on it. So look, it's just a slight variation. You want to tie the proper fly, or the correct pattern that Paul tied. Just get yourself Mallard flank dyed golden olive and use blue guinea fowl and just put it in as a false hackle. So look, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you are getting something from these videos. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Helps the wee channel out. And I'd just like to say, I've got this opportunity for all the guys that have subscribed. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated. And until the next time, stay safe and take lines.